up to now, we are already discussed the definitions of communication and how the communications are grown up. That means the evaluations of communication, and also the we already discussed about the communication concepts, right? What are the basic concepts of the communication and the communication models? And also we already discussed mass media and the social impact, how the cultural impact affect for the media communication studies. And also we discuss about the advertising part in our last lectures. And then we will discuss about today we are going to discuss about the new media. And already we are discussed about the classifications of mass media, that mean print media, electronic media, new media, and the cinema. And also we discuss about the intellectual imperialism, that mean how the what are the challenges in the mass media industry. And we discuss about the design the product design, how to design a product. It is not related to the media work, that mean it is not discuss about the particular productions, but we are discuss about the particular product, how to develop a product in a marketing perspective. And we already discussed about the business canvas model. And these are the content topics that I got from your syllabus. මම කතා කරේ අපි මේ දැනට ඔයගොල්ලොන්ට අපි කතා කරලා තියෙන මාතෘකා ටික. එතකොට ඒ ටික තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ සිලබස් එක යටතේ කවර් කරන්න කියලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් අපිට තව අමතර රීඩින්ග්ස් වලට සහ ඒ ඩිස්කෂන්ස් වලට තව පැය ගාණක් තියෙනවා ඕනනම් අපිට කරන්න. නමුත් සිලබස් එකට අදාළ කාරණා ටික, so I covered all the topics including the syllabus, right? Except from the new media part. But today we are going to discuss about the new media, right? I already send you the today PDF files. Hope you all got it. Have you got it? File එක හම්බුණා නේද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට? මේ මම
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
uh, right. But I already mentioned in my PPT in the some exercise related to the Mentimeters, but I am not going to do with this assignment because of that. This is my previous lessons, previous PPT that I prepared for my second year students. That's why it's here my MBA as mentioned in it as a reading, but I completed it at the moment. And also these assignments is I am not going to do with you. These are the two questions and the QR code. What I wanted to get to use these slides. I wanted to clarify why people use the new media. That mean I want to get a general idea what sort of things that you have about the usage of new media. So you think about people use new media in a various and the different things, right? These two slides are only related to the Mentimeters work, but I am not going to do it in you, right? So today the structurous way of information in discuss with the new media. These are two factors. First one is the technical side, and the other one is social side, right? So the way of information exchange, right? As you all know, the communication mean is if some information going to one person to another person, right? So that is we called as the communication device, right? definitions, right? We already discussed about it, and then in this slide, I am going to discuss about the what are the types of. These are two methods. First one, without any mediated instrument, we cannot convey or we cannot say our message to other persons or other people, right? So that's why we have to use the technical equipment. So if we are consider about the mass media means modern media is included television, radio, and the print media, right? These are all methods that they are using the technical sides, right? To exchange the information. For example, when we are consider the television media, there are using a lot of technical methods for initial stages, that they are capturing the images and then it convert to the software and it's edited and it's transmitted and broadcasting, something like that. They are using many technical gadgets and the technical components for exchanging their message, right? And also print media, see same thing happening. If you are got the newspaper in a weekly or daily, so that behind that all the newspaper, there is a technical process, right? To exchange the information. Without that type of technical process, we cannot exchange the information. In the previous time, that means the evaluations of the print media in 1938, right? Johansen Gutenberg, who discovered the printing machines, right? Printing machines. Afterwards, up to now, we are using that printing machines for the printing. It is developed in the technical side, but that in the printing means we if we are before discovered the inventions the printing machines, we are only write and say, right? But we are not going to do the copy, and we are not going to do the disseminated a lot of information among others, right? So at the moment, we are using we are writing one paper, and we can copy it a lot of sizes, right? So then we can exchange with our society or people who living in the society, right? Then the social side is information exchange. There is all behind all the information, there is an social background, right? Or that mean the information based on the social, cultural, economical process, right? Without this type of process, information are not going to process. Because of that, without the economical, cultural, and social concepts, the information doesn't work with the human. Because of that, the human are always living in the society. So that means they are going to deal with the many nations and to another person. So we have two sides, that mean technical sides and the social side. And the discussions point is, there is a 4 point I am going to discuss with you. The first one is new media as an art form, right? How new media become as a form of art. That means each and every media representing something, right? It work as we already discussed about the symbol, right? Symbol mean it's representing something. The media in the new media as work as a form of art. Art mean if there is you wanted to say something in a different way, that mean අපි කියනවා හැමෝම දකින දෙයකට වඩා අපිට වෙනස් විදිහකට යමක් දකින්න පුළුවන් නම් ටිකක් අපි වෙනස් විදිහට යමක් කියන්න පුළුවන් නම් අපි ඒකට පාවිච්චි කරන එක forms තියෙනවා, ආකෘති තියෙනවා. එතකොට new media is a one form, right? New media කියලා කියන්නේ අපිට තවත් එක ආකෘතියක් විතරයි කුමක් සඳහාද to disseminate the knowledge, right? අපිට not only the knowledge but also the entertainment factors too, right? Then we used the new media as the tool of the war. As you already know, the new media in 1998, right? Tim Berners-Lee, who invented the HTTP system, that mean hypertext transfer protocol. Then afterwards, the internet is started based on that, right? After the 1998, Larry Page and Sergey Brin invented the Google. Then Google will start work as the search engine related with the www dot. So then the world is goes away, right? So and also in the previous time, that mean in the starting time of the internet, there are a lot of methods, lot of media methods they are using for the war. අපි දන්නවා ගොඩක් මාධ්‍ය නෙමෙයි අත වශයෙන්ම ගත්තහම ඔක්කොම මාධ්‍යයන් වගේ දේවල් බිහි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ යුද්ධය සහ ඒ යුද්ධයට උදව් කිරීමක් වශයෙන් තමයි. අපි දන්න කාරණාවක් රේඩියෝ කියන එක ගත්තොත් එහෙම රේඩියෝ සිග්නල්ස් කියනවා ගුග්ලිමෝ මාකෝනි ටෙස්ටින් කරන ඒවා අරගෙන තියෙන අතරම ගුවන් විදුලි සංඥා, right? එක සංඥාවන් තව තැනකට sannivedanaya කර ගැනීම සඳහා ඒවා ඇත්තටම යුද මධ්‍යස්ථානවල තමයි ඒවා පාවිච්චි කරේ. එතකොට සැටලයිට් ටෙක්නොලොජි එක පවා අපි පාවිච්චි කරේ ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් එක්ස්චේන්ජ් කරන්න වෝ එකක් සඳහා, right? එතකොට ඒ වගේ ගොඩක් අපි ගොඩක්ම අපේ මාධ්‍යයන් ගොඩක් බිහි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම ගත්තහම මේ කොන්ෆ්ලික්ට් එකක් එක්ක. ඒ කියන්නේ යම්කිසි ආකාරයක ගැටුම්කාරී තත්ත්වයක් එක්ක තමයි මේ මාධ්‍යයන් බිහි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒවට සපෝටිව් ටූල්ස් විදියට, right? That mean it's and the military communication methods, right? They are using for the prehistorical time, right? So that's why Karl Marx, all you heard about him. Karl Marx said in one time, Karl Marx සරක් කියලා තියෙනවා මෙන්න මෙහෙම එක සැරයක් ඔහු කියනවා 19 වෙනි සතවර්ෂයේදී වගේ මට මතක නෑ, in 19th century he mentions this human is the natural and historical process, right? මේ human කියලා කියන්නේ එයා බොහොම ස්වභාවික සහ ඓතිහාසික ක්‍රියාවලියක් තියෙන කෙනෙක්, right? මානව ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වය කියලා කියන්නේ, right? එතකොට then but now it is little bit different. There is no natural and historical process. Their media are creating the history and media are creating the process of the current scenario, right? So people are without questioning, people have to adhere with that type of media activities, right? And also decentralizations, right? New media is decentralization. It is not the centralizations of the information. It is try to decentralizations, and also it is try to deconstructing the content of the information, and also they are try to go the decentralizations of the information process. If whether we are thinking about the one source of the information, and also for example if we are considering the war period in Sri Lanka, right? At the moment there are all the information they are disseminated with using the one central process, right? But afterwards it is based on that period, but afterward it is not going to same thing, right? So in the new media coming to the society, so new media you can post anything in your FB, right? Or you can post anything in your blog, or you can post anything in your Twitter account. So that means all the information are not centralized. It is decentralizations method. Each and every person can express their own idea with or using their own social networks, right? So that is the point is new media come into the society. It is drastically changed when when we will compare it within the previous society, right? And also reshape and redefine, right? Reshape and redefine. When it's come to the new media, when compared with the traditional media, it is new media methods and the new media types, and also the way that we can use the new media is drastically changed when compared with the previous type, right? So that means it is reshape and redefine. If whether we are going to discuss about the news, right? In the electronic media, if we are criticizing the main news bulletin in the electronic media, that means television or radio, but we can't criticize in the same manner in the content of the new media, right? So that means if the new media with using a lot of rumors and the gossips they are using to post on their FB, right? FB or something other than the social media, right? But they are not going to check with the accuracy of the information, right? Without checking the accuracy of information, there is mentioned lot of people are shared this post, right? Others are thought this post is true, right? This is the reliable information, right? This news is true, right? Something like that they are thinking about. Look at the sharing, number of sharing, right? After that they are shared with that news, it is viral, right? So then result from that type of news sharing options. So a lot of people are faced in the difficulties and trouble with the truth, with the finding about the truth factors to the particular problem or incident, right? අපි දන්න කාරණාවක් social media පැමිණීමත් එක්ක අපි කරන දෙයක් තමයි බොහෝ වෙලාවට අපි කිසිම information එකක් ගැන ඒකේ truth factor එකක් අපි ඒක ඇත්තද බොරුද කියලා හොයන්නේ බලන්නේ නැහැ. අපි කරන කාරණාවක් තමයි අපි ඒක ටග් ගාලා අපේ social media වල අපි මොකද කරන්නේ, ඒක share කරනවා. අපි share කරන්නේ කොහොමද? අපි බලනවා මේක කී දෙනෙක් number of views and the number of shares. හරි, කොච්චර දෙනෙක් මේක share කරලා තියෙනවද, කොච්චර දෙනෙක් මේක බලලා තියෙනවද? එහෙමනම් මේක ඇත්ත වෙන්න පුළුවන් කියලා අපි හිතලා අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? අපි ඒක share කරනවා. Give me 1 minute. Okay. At the moment we are discussing about the reshape and redefine. The content is reshaping and redefining, and also what are the basics of new media, right? We can discuss about the 5 components related to the new media basics elements, right? These are the 5 concepts. First one is the numerical representations, and the second one is modularity, third one is automation, and the fourth one is variability, right? Variability, and the fifth one is transcoding. Is it missing? Transcoding is here, but the 5 things, right? You have to mention it in the slide, right? Transcodings, right? Because of that, it is important thing of we consider the new media, right? The numerical thing is that the algorithm manipulation analog to digital, right? Algorithm manipulations is can do the analog to digital, right? So we call it as digital binary, right? අපි ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්න කාරණාවක් තමයි numerical කියලා කියන්නේ. මේ digital media එකට ආපුවාම ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා මේවා ගැන. 1 කියන්නේ එකයි බිඳුව, right? එක බිඳුව කියන codes වලින් තමයි අපිට හැම එකක්ම තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට ඒක this is the numerical representation, or we can justify it as algorithm manipulations, right? So analog to digital. If we are using the digital system, we are not going to use the numerical representations, but in the digital we have to use the we should have to use the numerical representations, otherwise it is not working, right? Then the second one is modularity. Modularity means these are the various elements that we can see the digital context. For example, it is pixels and polygons, voxels, right? And also characters and also scripts, right? Something these the various types of elements that we can use to modulate, right? So and also we can change it anytime and anywhere, right? අපිට මේවා ඕනෑම වෙලාවක ඕනෑම විදිහකට වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. So we can change the pixel rate, we can change the characters, we can change the polygons, and we can change the voxels, right? And also each and everyone have separate identity, right? හැම එකකටම තියෙනවා ඒකටම අනන්‍ය වෙච්ච විශේෂතාවයක්. අපිට pixel එකකින් character එකක් වෙන් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට there is the own identifications with with their special characters, right? And the third one is automation, right? Automation is as you know about there is two type of automation. The first one is low level automations and the second one is high level automation. What are those low level of automation? The automation means the humans interactions and also human interference of the electronic devices are limited, and also sometimes people are not help to develop that methods, right? Without the interference of the human, that methods are works, right? For example, low level automation methods that we can identify in the photo editing or some editing softwares. We used it as the filters, shapes, so we can change it with using the some kind of automations method, right? We can correct the red eyes automatically and something like that. We can put into the filters without changing the any type of color, something like that. These are the low levels of automation. Because of that, human can interfere with that type of methods, but it is not totally detached with the human, right? But in the high level automation is for a classical example, AI. That mean you already heard about the artificial intelligence and augmented reality and semantic webs, right? So that type of method we call it as the high levels of automations. These types when we are working with these types, the human interfere is the very limited, right? And sometimes humans are not interfere with that type of methods. For example, if we are using the that mean so we can call it as IoT, right? IoT mean Internet of Things, right? In the method of IoT, there is some several 5 stars hotels are using these methods. If for example, if there is finishing their washing powder, the message is going to the shops, then shops are confirm the order and transfer the new washing powder to the hotels, right? The hotel staffs are not concerning about that, but the technical methods are identified, the washing powder is over, then the message is gone to the their particular company linked with their credit cards, right? And also they are send the order to the hotel and reduce the money from their credit cards, right? That type of methods are using in the IoT, right? Internet of Things. Without the internet connection it not work, but with the internet connections is the there is lot of automations methods are works on, right? මම කිව්වේ ඔයාලට උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ඔටෝමේෂන්ස් වලදී ලංකාවේ සමහර හොටෙල්ස් වල දැනට තියෙනවා එක. නමුත් ලෝකෙ මේක බහුල වශයෙන් භාවිතා කරනවා නේද? අපි දන්නවා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔය බේසික් ප්‍රයිමරි තියෙන අපි කියන ලක්සරි වෙහිකල්ස් වල නේද? අපිට ගේ ඇතුලේ ඉන්නකොට අපි දැන් ඔෆිස් එකේ ඉඳලා අපි වාහනයට යනවා නම් අපිට වාහනේ ප්‍රශ්නේ තැනක නම් තියෙන්නේ අපිට මෙහි ඉඳලා වාහනේ AC එක වාහනේ ස්ටාර්ට් කරලා AC එක ඔන් කරන්න පුළුවන් right? එතකොට අපි වාහනයට යන වෙලාවට වාහනේ කූල් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ right? එතකොට එහෙම අපිට මේ මෙතඩ්ස් තියෙනවා දැනට ඔය තියෙන ඔය මේ ලක්සරි වෙහිකල්ස් අවුට්ලෑන්ඩ් වගේ පටන් ගන්න වගේ ඒ වගේ ඉඳලා තියෙනවා right? එතකොට දැන් ඒ වගේම තමයි අර මං කිව්වේ අපි ගෙදර ඇතුළට එනකොට ඕනනම් අපිට පුළුවන් නේද ගෙදර ලයිට්ස් ටික ඔන් කරලා තියන්නනේ දැන් අපි ගෙදරට එන්න රෑ වෙනවා නම් ගෙදර ලයිට්ස් ටික ඔන් කරන්නේ කොහොමද but all the methods and all the options work with the internet connections right without the internet connection it's not working right ඒ තමයි කියන්නේ මේ එතකොට අපි හිතන්න අපි ඉමෑජින් කරගන්න වර්ල්ඩ් එක අපිට මේ සම්පූර්ණම නෙට්වර්ක් කනෙක්ෂන් එකත් එක්ක තමයි වැඩ කරන්න වෙන්නේ. මෙහෙම නෙට්වර්ක් කනෙක්ෂන් එකක් තිබිලා නම් හරියන්නේ නැහැ. රයිට් අපි ඔයගොල්ලෝ බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් අපි ඇඩ්වර්ටයිසින් ගැන කතා කරනකොට දැන් බ්‍රෑන්ඩ්ස් ගැන බලපුවාම ලංකාවේ තාමත් top 10 බ්‍රෑන්ඩ්ස් වල අංක 1ට ඉන්නේ ඩයලොග් රයිට්. එතකොට and the other second third party is going to the bank industry but in the first one is the Dialog Asiata right. So that is the most revenue company right in these current these type of pandemic situations that communication industries grown up right? But I saw it in the news but the Amazon and also CNN and the other some news agencies are going down during this pandemic not only the CNN but the Amazon that type of shopping methods are going down their revenues but in the global top 10 brands the Amazon still remain Amazon is still remain in the first place right because of that they are as I remember it may be they are forecasting their revenues in 2020 in 2021 it may be $300 billion maybe something like that right but in 2020 they are in around 220 maybe right 220 billions their revenues Amazon right in the 220 the Google is the second rank in when considers the brand value and the Apple is the third one in the Microsoft right so that the Amazon is the basically based on their business purposes and the Google and the Microsoft is also related to the communication industry right without a lot of people are using the that type of methods right you can search in using the web then you can get the real information with using the websites right but as we discuss about the methods that they are using to that we are discussing about the automations right it is the low levels and the high levels automations මම ඔයගොල්ලොත් එක්ක කතා කරමින් හිටියේ මොකද්ද artificial intelligence කියන්නේ right AI ගැන එතකොට AI සහ internet of things කියන එක එතකොට ඒ වගේදී අපිට automations කියන දේවල් පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් right අර වෙන පැත්තකට කතාව ගියා right ඊට පස්සේ variability right what are the meanings of variability variability is there is a lot of forms and there is lot of contents they can use that mean there is a content and the interfaces right is the menu type it is a hypermedia that is periodical update and the scalability right scalability is that if you are using your mobile phone Zoom is have different interface right and also the if you are using the tab or if you are using the desktop then you can have different then you can use the desktop view right so there is variability means you can use one content in a different methods right it is basically based on the content and interface right content and interface and also Transcoding. Transcoding is have two layers. One is the cultural layers and the other one is the computer layers, right? The cultural layers and the computer layers. Cultural layers mean if you are transcoding one idea to other idea. So with using the new media method, so it called as the computer layers, and with using the cultural layer to disseminate your idea, right? And apart from that, five types, we can identify the database method. If you are considering the your campus library, they have already their database. If you are searching some books, then you can type on in your automation search engine, then you can find it the books where is located in, right? And also there is a branding type interactivity, menu based interactivity, hypermedia. So this hypermedia is already discussed under the variability, and the brand type interactive and menu based interactive also the discuss in the variability and periodical updates, scalability. These all are the based on the variabilities of the new media, right? And we are consider the hypermedia. If in the newspaper, if you are reading the newspaper and you are watching the television and listening to the radio, you can get one particular incident on that situation, right? But you can't get more information about related that incident in what is happening on the previous time, right? But if you are using the new media, or if you are using the internet methods, you can link others news sources into your some particular news, right? So that mean මං කියන්න හදන්නේ ඔයාලට දැන් අපිට hypermedia තියෙනකොට තියෙන උදව්වක් තමයි දැන් අපි හිතමු ඊස්ටර් සන්ඩේ ඇටැක් එක කියලා පාස්කු ප්‍රහාරය කියලා, right? පාස්කු ප්‍රහාරයේදී ඒ ඇතිවෙච්ච සිදුවීම පිළිබඳව ඒක අපිට පත්තරයක ගියොත්, අපි ටීවී එක බැලුවොත්, රේඩියෝ එක ඇහුවොත් අපිට ඒක එක නිවුස් එකක් විතරයි, right? හැබැයි මේම රිලේටඩ් තියෙන තව නිවුස් කොච්චර තියෙනවද? එතකොට මේගොල්ලෝ තව කොච්චර මේ වගේ දේවල් ලෝකේ පුරා කරලා තියෙනවද? මොන මොන කාලවලදී මේවා සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවද? මේකේ තව මොනවද පැතිරිච්ච ඉන්සිඩන්ට්ස් කියන සියලුම කාරණා අර ඕගොල්ලොන්ට ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එකට ගියාම ඒක හයිපර් ලින්ක් වෙනවා. අපි ඒකට කියනවා සුපර් ටෙක්ස්ට් කියලා නේද? අධිපටිතයන් කියලා කියනවා සුපර් ටෙක්ස්ට් කියන එක. ඒ කියන්නේ අර ටෙක්ස්ට් ඔක්කොම එකතු කරලා පටිතයන්, හරි පටිතයන් කියලා කියන මැසේජස් ඒවා ටෙක්ස්ට්, right? ඒ ටෙක්ස්ට් ඔක්කොම එකතු කරලා ඒ ටෙක්ස්ට් වලින් අපි හදලා තියෙනවා සුපර් ටෙක්ස්ට් එකක්, හයිපර් මීඩියා එකක්. එතකොට ඒ හයිපර් ලින්ක්ස් ක්ලික් කරපුවාම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කතා කරන මේන් ඉන්සිඩන්ට් එකට අදාළව තව ගොඩක් විස්තර ලබා ගැනීමේ හැකියාවක් තියෙනවා, right? So that is why we are calling it as the hypermedia methods, right? And also the key is the internet. The internet is the heart of this new civilizations, and the telecommunication are the nervous system or circulatory system, right? Carlos Slim Helus කියනවා, the key is the internet. The internet is the heart of the this new civilizations, right? So if we are consider it the new means not newness, right? Not newness. Because of that, the in 2005 is YouTube starting, right? And the 2001 is blogging started, right? YouTube started by Javad Karim and Steve Chen and Chad Hardley. After that, they are experimental with related to the Illinois, as I remembered that it's related to the Illinois University. In 2005, they are implemented of their project as same as in the Facebook, and afterwards they are not worth to kept on that YouTube with their ownership. They are sold it to the Google company in 2006, right? In 2006, it's some cheap amount, right? But at the moment they are worried about that, right? But no point to think about that. The YouTube is the three persons are invented that YouTube as the experimental of their university, so that the university peoples are doing such a things, no? When considers the current university students are doing same things, right? In the 2001, his blog is find in the Indiana University, right? Indiana University is find in the bloggers method, and they are introduced to the all over the world, and the worlds are implemented. They are research experimental, right? These are the two methods: blogs, Facebooks, and the YouTubes. All are the method are the experimental of the university students. So that's why I wanted to say the new media is not newness, huh? It is perishable, right? It is perishable, but we are called it as the new media, right? New media is not the newness, right? Please keep it on your mind, right? And also Marshall McLuhan and Raymond Williams, right? Williams and Marshall McLuhan wrote a book. The book is called Role of Causes in Culture, right? Role of Causes in Culture. ඒකේ බොහොම ලස්සන කතාවක් කියනවා. මාළුවන්ට වතුර කියන්නේ අමුතු දෙයක් නෙවෙයි කියන එක, right? ඒකේ මට කතන්දරය හැටියට කියන්නේ මාළුන්ට වතුර කියලා කියන්නේ අමුතු දෙයක් නෙමෙයි. මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝ තමන් ජීවත් වෙන මූලද්‍රව්‍ය හඳුනගෙන තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ ජීවත් වෙන්නේ, right? ඒ නිසා ඒගොල්ලෝ අර මාළු පරිසරයට විරෝධීන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ, right? මාළු කොයි වෙලාවකවත් අර පරිසරයට විරෝධ දැන් මේ රේමන් විලියම් සහ මාෂල් මැක්ලුවන් කියන උත්සාහ කරන කාරණාව තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒ කල්චර් එකට they are adapting their culture, right? The fishes are not going to against of the water, right? But the peoples are using the internet. They have to have a knowledge, and they have the clear idea how we can use it and how we can implement it, right? So otherwise we haven't any such kind of identification if we are using the internet or new media. So it will goes to harm of the society, not only the society but also all the environment, right? And also in 2003 the Federman, right? Federman is the very good criticizer of the new media. He is identified as the McLuhan's thinking, the McLuhan's cultural and technological thinking they are adapting, and also he is trying to explain the cyber culture, right? There are cyber culture. So he told us there is nothing new under the sun, right? He told there is nothing new under the sun, right? ඒ නිසා අපිට කොයි දෙයක්වත් අලුත් දෙයක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. අපි හැම වෙලේම තියපු අපේ තියෙන දෙයක් තමයි අපි අත්දැක බලන්නේ, right? එතකොට එයා ෆෙඩර්මන් කියන උත්සාහ කරන කාරණාව තමයි there is nothing new under the sun, right? That mean if we are using the new media, you are the audience and also you are become the user, right? You are the consumer and also same time you are become the product, right? If you are using or if you are surface the internet, or if you are using the social media, at a one time you are become a audience and also you are become a user, and also you are become a consumer, and also same time you are become a product, right? Same thing happening in the same period, right? So that is the concepts of the new media. And also the Carlos Slim Hello tried to identify the key is the internet, right? Because of that the internet is the heart of the new civilizations, right? In the civilizations period peoples are try to become use several type of methods to interpret their civilizations, right? And also the telecommunications are the nervous systems of the circulatory system, and that means the internet and the telecommunication and the internet is the combining methods. It is important to human being, and also it is important to their behaviors. And also today the internet revolutions has brought ever changing businesses website, inexpensive e-signs, blogging and social networking sites such as MySpace and Facebook, all of which are rapidly changing the way of the world communicate, right? The proliferations of information technologies that suggest the phenomenal progressions in the people-to-people communication and the decentralizations of communications away from all the vertical patterns of broadcasting systems, right? A focus of fast researchers has been possible inequality rising from the internet's capacity to provide access to information, jobs and economic mobility, education, access to government service and similar benefit, right? And also the specific characters of internet use and social psychological dispositions of user can also influence social outcomes even after controlling for demographic and total internet use. It is not just the internet but what you are do with it, as well as who and what kind of persons you are, right? When you are using the internet are not going to categorize you, but you are categorizing how you are using this type of method and what kind of persons you are. That is based on the your behavior patterns and your attitude with using the internet, right? You are identified as the hacker, what type of method that you are using the internet method. You are identified as the businessman, then how what type of method you are as identified as the educator, or so some you are identified as the civil social activities, something like that, right? Which type of medium that you are using and how and why you are using that type of media, right? That the internet are not going to marginalize or internet are not going to classify you, but if you are automatically classified what type of method that you are going to search and what type of websites that you are already looking, so that's the all your activities the internet are monitored, right? uh, that mean if you are going to the Google, then you can type the keywords into Google that you are wanted to informate, that you wanted to what type of information you want, right? If you are typing that the keywords, then afterwards that you are again going to the Google and you can type it as again, but they are appeared in the previous information that you are searching in the previous time, right? That time he identified this is the same person and he's tried to information related to the Sri Lanka, not only the Australia or America or the Europeans, European things, right? But they are trying to give a lot of information related to the your search engine in the previous manner, right? It is not just the internet, but what you are do with it, right? As well as who and what kind of person you are. Then that's why they are trying to identify which sort of information that you are going to sort, which type of websites that you are going to watch, and so that is your lot of actions and your lot of concentrations with the new media. So they try to categorize you in their network, within their network, right? And while some researchers have argued that the internet has serious shortcomings for community and friendship building, right? Other find it facilitate interactions, right? It is arguable. You can think about it. It is help to community and friendship with use in the short period. We can build up a lot of friends and a lot of communities. We can expand our communities, and also some people some expertise try to argue no, it is not the community and friendship expansions, they are only using the facilitate of interaction. So they, when they are using the facilitate of interaction, they can do anything whatever they want, right? And also using the internet to perform and realize social interactions, self presentations, public performance, social capitals, management and social monitoring, and the productions maintains and the furthering of social ties, right? The rise of social computing opened a new dimensions of benefits and harms stemming from differential use. These applications have the potential to create gaps in social capital, right? In the transformations, the role of weak ties and shift the boundaries between public and private, right? when we are using the internet media, then our boundaries of our life, right, in our private and personal lives and the public life, we have a demarcation. But when we are using the social media and also we are using the new media, then we have not any such kind of social and that any no such kind of public and the private demarcations with that you kept on with you in the previous time, right? At the moment, we can identify the role of new media. It is try to connect, collaborate, and create, right? The social media is try to connect people, people to any other people, and they are trying to collaborate the information, entertainment, and some business models. And also they are creating some platforms to exchange or to convey our idea one person to another person. And finally, new media is, whether as cause or effect, they are part of larger, even global historical change. There is a powerful utopian and positive ideological charge to the concepts new. I already discussed the new is not the newness, right? So that's why it is mentioned it on here. There is a powerful utopian and positive ideological, right? And it is a useful and inclusive portmanteau term with avoiding reducing new media to technical or more specialized and controversial term. So we can identify it as if we are using, we can call it as the clicktivism, right? Click වාදය කියලා කියනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි කියනවා chipicizations, chipikaraණය කියලා, right? In the near future, people are going to use that type of method, right? අපි කියනවානේ දැන් knowledge society එකක් කියලා. knowledge society එක අනාගතයේදී වෙන්න පුළුවන්. අනාගතයේදී වෙන්න පුළුවන් බොහෝ වෙලාවට ඒක ක්ලික් කරන society එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන් නේ. හැම එකම ක්ලික් කර කර යන society එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් අනාගතයේදී ඒක වෙන්න පුළුවන් chipicizations නේද? ඔය අපි කියන්නේ පොඩි chip එකකින් දාලා ඒ chip එකට අනුව එයා වැඩ කරනවා. එහෙම තමයි. එතකොට එයා that is the human become as a robotic, right? So that type of method in finally they are with using and they are අපි කියනවානේ ඇබ්බැහි වෙනවා කියලා නේද? ඒකට ඇබ්බැහි වුණොත් එහෙම ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපිට දකින්න තියෙන දෙයක් තමයි අපි දැනට කියන්නේ ඔය ඇබ්බැහි වීම කියන එක ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපිට දැනට පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ අපි ගේමින් වලට, රයිට්? එතකොට මොබයිල් ෆෝන්ස් ගේමින් වලට. නමුත් දැන් සෝෂල් මීඩියා වලටත් ඒක ඇබ්බැහි වීම කියන එක එක්තරා විදියකට තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක් මත්පැන් මත්ද්‍රව්‍ය බොනවා නම් ඒ හා සමානමයි මේ සෝෂල් මීඩියා පාවිච්චි කරන එකත්, රයිට්? එතකොට ඒකෙන් අර යම් කෙනෙක්ගේ ශරීර සෞඛ්‍යයට වෙන හානිය වගේම මේ නෙට්වර්ක් එකේ Facebook වල අර මේ සෝෂල් මීඩියා වල හිටපුවාමත් ඒ වෙන හානියත් අරහා සමානම හානියක් සිදු වෙනවා, රයිට්? එතකොට එහෙමනම් අරක හොඳයි මේක අරකයි වගේ එකක් වෙන්න බෑ. මොකද එතකොට එහෙමනම් දෙකම ඔයා if you are addicted some alcohol or if you are addicted with the social media, is same thing happening to your mind and body, right? It is not any such clarifications. So that is the finally we can identify the what is the meaning of new media, right? And the role of new media, what are the basic characteristic we discuss about the new media, and also the technical and the social side of the new media. These are the basic things that I wanted to discuss with you related to the new media studies. And also if we are telling some the දැන් අපි මොනවා හරි දෙයකට කියනවා නම් ඒක fake news එකක්, අරක බොරු එකක්, these are the all are the information, right? fake news එකක් කිව්වත් ඒකත් information එකක් ඇත්තටම, right? එතකොට everything depend on with the using of information. Though all the information are using some various methods to go with the public, right? So if you are using the new media methods to convey your message, your idea, or if you are using the modern media, or if you are using the traditional media, right? There is a lot of method that you can use to communicate your ideas to one person to another person. For example, if you are wanted to give you a message with as using the rumors, right? ඔයාලට කටකතාවක් විදිහට traditional methods පාවිච්චි කරලා නේද ලිදලන් සංගමය වගේ කතා කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම අපි දන්නවා modern media පාවිච්චි කරලා අපිට ඒ news එකම නේද ප්‍රාදේශීය වාර්තාකරුවෙක් කරහා රූපවාහිනියකින් කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම අපිට නිව් මීඩියා පාවිච්චි කරලා අපිට ඒක මගේ බ්ලොග් පෝස්ට් එකක් විදියට එහෙම නැත්නම් මගේ වෙබ් පෝස්ට් එකක් විදියට so you can upload it into the web, right? There is one such type of particular information you can method variety of medium, right? Variety of medium that you can use to view your message or view your ideas to other people, right? So these are the basic things that I wanted to discuss with you. Based on that, if you have any questions, please ask me. There is mentioned 21 students are here, but I marked only the 18 students. Please put on your name and registration number here. After finishing the lectures, I will take the 5 minutes and we'll check it on, right? Right. මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න පුළුවන් ළමයි. සහ අපි අද ඕගොල්ලෝව නොදැකවම ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ එක සෙමෙස්ටර් එකක් ඉවර වෙනවා. මම හිතනවා ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ විෂය යටතේ යම්කිසි ආකාරයක කමියුනිකේෂන් සහ මීඩියා සම්බන්ධව ඔයගොල්ලන්ට යම් අදහසක් ඇති වෙන්න ඇති කියන බලාපොරොත්තුව තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම අර මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට සැරෙන් සැරේ කියන රීඩින්ස් තියෙනවා. ඒවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කියව ගන්න පුළුවන් වැඩි දුර විස්තර ඔයගොල්ලන්ට බලන්න අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා නම් මට අවශ්‍ය වුණේ මේ කමියුනිකේෂන් සහ මීඩියා සම්බන්ධව ඔයගොල්ලන්ට සරල අදහසක් ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක පිළිබඳව ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දැනුමක් ලබා දෙන්න. මොකද ඒක ඔයගොල්ලෝ ටෙක්නිකලි කොන්ටෙන්ට්ස් හදුවත් අපි කොයි විදිහකට වැඩ කරත් අපිට මේ අපි වැඩ කරන්නේ සමාජයත් එක්ක. එතකොට අපි මේ සමාජයේ තේරුම් ගන්නේ කොහොමද? ඒ සමාජ මිනිසුන්ගේ සිතැඟියාවන් තේරුම් ගන්නේ කොහොමද? ලැබියාවන් තේරුම් ගන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක, right? ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ඉන්ට්‍රෙස්ට් මොනවද කියන එක, ඒවා තේරුම් ගන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක මත තමයි අපි සක්සස් වෙනවද කියන එක තීරණය වෙන්නේ, right? එතකොට මේ වෙලාවේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපිට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න තමයි අදහස් වලින් අද්විතීය මිනිසුන් නැතිකම, නේද? හොඳ අයිඩියාස් නැතිකම. එතකොට ඒවා බොහොම ක්‍රියේටිව් විදියට આવොත් අපිට අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ අපි භාවිත කරන්නේ මොන මාධ්‍යද කුමක්ද අපි මොන ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රි එකේද ඉන්නේ කියන එක අදාළ නැහැ. ඒක ඉස්සරහට ඉම්ප්ලිමන්ට් වෙනවා, right? ඒ නිසා ඒවා පාවිච්චි කිරීම සඳහා අවශ්‍ය කරන මූලික පරිසරය තමයි මට හදලා දෙන්න අවශ්‍ය වුණේ. එතකොට අපි මොනවා හරි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අපිට අහන්න පුළුවන්, right? Okay Diniti, I will do that. Right? ඒ වගේම මේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා නම් මට ඊමේල් කරන්න ප්‍රශ්න මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා නම්. එතන මේකට අදාළ පේපර් එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට උගන්වන දේවල් වලින් තමයි සකස් වෙන්නේ. ඒක තාම එක්සැමිනේෂන් ප්‍රොසීජර්ස් ගැන තාම අපි දැනුවත් කරලා නැහැ. අපි බලමු අපේ යුනිවර්සිටිස් වල නම් මේක ඔන්ලයින් යනවා අපි එක්සෑම් මෙහෙ තාම මට ඉන්ෆෝම් කරේ නැහැ. එතකොට අපි මේ විදිහට බලමු. එතකොට අසයින්මන්ට් සබ්මිට් කරලා තියන්න හැමෝම. කරන්න බැරි වෙච්ච අය ඉන්නවා නම් ඒගොල්ලෝ සබ්මිට් කරන්න. මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න පුළුවන්.
Madam,
ඔව්.
Madam, lesson
නෑ ඔක්කොම ඔක්කොම එකපාර කව වෙන්න දාන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ ප්‍රශ්න අපි 6ක් දානවා නම් මුළු ඔක්කොම ටිකෙන් තමයි එන්නේ. උගන්නපු දේවල් වලින්. ඔය ටොපික්ස් සිලබස් එකට අදාළ කරන. ගොඩ අමාරු නෑ. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට උගන්නපු මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ නේ බය වෙන්න එපා. අනිත් අයට මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද? හරි ප්‍රශ්න නැත්තම් මම හිතනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ මොනවා හරි දෙයක් ඉගෙන ගන්න ඇති කියලා මේ විෂය යටතේ. එහෙමනම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ අපි නොදැක්කත් අපි ආයෙ දවසක නේද මේවා ඉවර වෙලා අපි හම්බෙන වෙලාවක අපි බලමු. කොහෙදි හරි දැක්කොත් එහෙම ඇවිල්ලා කතා කරන්න. දැන් දැකලා මාව දැකලා නැතුව ඇතිනේ. රයිට් ඔයගොල්ලන්ව මම අඳුරන්නෙත් නැහැ. ඒ නිසා අපි එහෙනම් මේ සෙමෙස්ටර් එක අදින් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ දේශන ඉවරයි. මට කෙන් බැජ් එකට තව එක ලෙසන් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක කරපුවාම මේගොල්ලෝ ඉවරයි. මේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ටත් ඉවරයි. එහෙමනම් අපි ආයේ හම්බෙන කාලෙක හම්බෙමු. එහෙනම් සියලු දෙනාටම සෞඛ්‍ය සම්පන්නව සහ ආරක්ෂිතව ඉන්න සියලු දෙනාටම සුබ පතනවා. Stay safe and healthy. We will meet on next semester or next year maybe, right? So එහෙනම් good luck. ජය වේවා. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, madam. Thank